Welcome to IDX TV. I'm your host, Avijah Scarborough, and we're at the WMX Americas event in Miami. I'm joined by Neo Kong from NG Terminal. Neo, so good to talk to you again. I wanted to start by asking you, you just recently set up NG Terminal. What advice do you have for others coming into the industry?
It is a very inspiring question to myself as well, because I've been asking different sort of pioneers before I started creating NG Terminal. That was a scary time, I have to admit. Previously in the interview we discussed with my previous employer, for him to leaving a company is already difficult. Because he felt like leaving a baby. But for me to leave a company I worked for 10 years, it's like leaving a parent. So it's about how to grow up, to go into the world of unknown. But I think at some time you just realize you need to do more. You can be protected by a good platform, a good team, but there's extra value you can bring, back to this society. So that was the main, I think, motivation for me to go forward. Then, of course, in the meantime, I started to know people have similar mindsets like me. My co-founder, Angela, she was my previous general manager, and then she was circling in this industry. So she's having similar minds. She wanted to bring more back to the industry rather than just doing the same thing as what we were doing before. Then the synergy just happens. So I think first is confidence, second is finding the right people with similar minds, and then start the engine and just carry on doing.
What were your biggest fears leaving that parent, that you called it, to go out on your own, and how did you face those fears?
Yeah, it's very funny to think about it. During that time, I wouldn't say it's funny. The fear was unknown, basically. Would I be able to survive through the fierce competition? Because for the last 10 years, I have seen how competitive the market has become. And more new established businesses start to understand how cross-border e-commerce works. So I would say many copiers start to pop up. So if I started to do the same thing, then inevitable I have to face price competitions, which I didn't really want to go. So I guess, yes, the biggest fear was I was worrying that I wouldn't have a unique selling point and would be buried by the fierce competition. But then, yes, we carry investing into tech. We also looking forward. Then we apply the access license, and we brought our tech to a completely different level. And we got our AEO authorized by customers. So now we are on the different stage now.
Yeah, well, congratulations on all your success. Earlier, we were talking about the market, and it's not about cost cutting as much as it is about cost efficiency or optimization.
Exactly. Yeah.
How are you guys using technology to optimize?
For instance, internal optimizations, we have designed a workflow which synchronized with different departments. So thanks to our internal in-house system called MyNGT, our customer can interact with us directly. They don't really have to use emails, or they don't have to phone calls or instant messages. Everything's passed through the customer portal, and internal employees, different departments can cross different functions, work on the same platform. So internally, we save the cost of communication, and it's not just about money, it's about time. When you increase the efficiency, you are able to take more clients at the same time. And KPI can be set up tighter. So working with more challenging situations, time-critical situations, we're able to fulfill the task. So that's internal optimization of cost saving. Externally, we create new features, some such as our book and quote, which is allow the customer can book a shipment and get a quote instantly. So for them, they are able to improve their efficiency and to get more business leads into themselves as well. So it's a mutual. I think internally we'll optimize it. Externally, we'll create more opportunity for our customers. So that's how we achieve it.
Great. Well, talk to us a little bit about X-size goods.
Excise, yes, we actually have been hearing quite a lot of interest from our audience, the visitors, which is good. I think we're doing the right thing. Excise goods in the past was always treated as controlled goods. So in many custom territories, controlled goods means you cannot just ship as general packages, like the cross-border e-commerce you send by postal or courier without thinking about how to get it clear, because they need to be monitored and supervised. So in the past, carriers would be simply refuse, reject, or classify as uncarried goods. But now we want to break that curse because we believe that's the way to do it. Yes, we are actually creating that. So we believe with the access license we have recently got with our bonded facility, we'll be able to put everything together, create a hybrid solution for e-commerce industry. So looking forward to that.
Great. Well, lastly, tell us about your vision for NG and anything else that you would like the attendees here to know.
NG, we give a name to that, is neutral and global. So you're a neutral global cross-border partner. We want to stay as neutral because we believe every customer has a chance to compete, has a chance to share the market. So we want to stay neutral to all our customers. And global means we, not just because we're based in the UK, we only do business in the UK. We actually have a global view towards the markets. So we would help our customers to set up the strategies to different markets, into Europe, into Asia, and into North American regions as well. So the vision is staying neutral, but being global.
Very well said. Thank you so much, Neo. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning into IDX TV.
Thank you.